So my daughter, who is 11, she just got her first cell phone. It's kind of like this rite of passage for finishing elementary school that now every fifth grader is experiencing and looks forward to every year. But here's the weird thing about all of this. She loves texting with her friends, but she does not want social media. No TikTok, no Snapchat, no Instagram, nothing. And this is where the pendulum now is swinging from even my older son, who's 14. Her friends, a lot of them are deep into the scroll hole, as I'm calling it. And I see it already with them, even with their new phones, the anxiety, the FOMO, that dopamine crash cycle. They're 11. What are we doing? But here's the thing I didn't expect. It turns out this whole, like, I'm good without social media mindset is actually starting to catch on. It's a thing now. It's maybe it's the trend, but they're calling it Appstinence because Gen Z and younger Gen Alpha kids are realizing what we didn't when we handed them the internet on a silver platter. Social media fucks with your head. Now there's a new journal of medicine or some fancy medical journal that my wife was telling me about that tracked 12,000 tweens and teens over a 3-year period. And the key takeaway was that the more time these kids spend on social media, the more likely they are to experience depression somewhere down the line. Not maybe, not sometimes, just a direct line from doom scrolling and doom spiraling. And now Gen Z, the original TikTok generation, is stepping up. They've seen the worst of it. The algorithmic manipulation, the graphic content, the horrific things that I know my son has seen because he was mature enough to tell us about it, the online predators lurking in weird situations. You know what? It's now a nope, not for my kids. I just read about a 24-year-old in The Guardian maybe, who's saying they're switching back to flip phones. A flip phone. Like it's 2004. And a recent poll showed that nearly half of young people would actually prefer a world without the internet altogether. 75% said social media makes their self-image worse. That's a problem. Look, I love the internet. It's literally my job. But maybe, just maybe, the best thing we can do for the next generation is to not give them what we didn't know how to handle ourselves. So yeah, that's what I learned this week. And maybe we should all rethink the whole they'll figure it out thing and that approach to digital parenting because we're not figuring it out. And they shouldn't have to.